So, long game, huh? Um, I just found out that we're now in part 52 here. Wow. Moof. I have nothing to do with the six pack trainers. I waited here to beat you when you were tired out by all the battles. Now, see, trainers who didn't catch Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, yeah, they'd be tired, but, um, this guy, I mean, well, you know, I've said it like several times now. Try attack. Boy, that Porygon's kind of tough. I think I'll hit him with a Fire Blast. Okay, so anyway, H2O, Footprints in the Sand. Watch it. I just want to say a little bit more on it. Let's see. Okay, protein. Sweet, I got some more steroids. Alright, you took on one more battle than you expected, but you won anyway, so here's your prize. Now, I'm not going to recruit you to Team Rocket, but instead, I'm going to fight you without asking for your permission. So, you think that it's six people. At first, you think it's going to be five people because it was five people in the previous game, but then it turns out to be six people, and then there's that seventh guy at the end, and then there's this eighth guy. Um, all right, but anyway, let's see. H2O Footprints in the Sand. So I thought it would be a harem, but it's a really well thought out anime. So this guy's in the school, and there's like almost nothing but girls around him as his friends. Like when you're a blind guy, then girls generally can't accuse you of being a pervert. And this guy, I appreciate male characters in harem animes who are not perverts. I mean, that's a sign of maturity. I appreciate that. So he's a blind guy, so they're really intrigued by him because he's blind, and because he's soft-spoken and he has such a kind and passive nature. He's a lot like Kenshin Himura, actually, from Rurouni Kenshin. So the girls immediately take a liking to him, and they don't like him, but they're like really playful with him, and they totally accept him. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh boy, for a second there, I thought it was gonna be Wade, and I would have just exploded. Hi, Gavin. Isn't it nice out? How are your Pokemon doing? My Victory Bell's really energetic. Yeah, I'm glad to hear about your Victory Bell and not some guy's, Weedle. All right. Look at that. There's Misty, and there's a guy. He's running. What did he run away for? It's like, why did you have to show up and bug us now? So, the first thing out of her mouth is, the first thing out of her mouth is basically, oh, well, you're a problem. I don't like you. Do you know what they call people like you? Pests. You heard me right, pest. Oh, those badges you have. Are they Johto Gym badges? If you have 8, then you must be good. Okay, then come to Cerulean Gym. I'll be happy to take you on. I'm Misty, the gym leader of Cerulean. So, the first thing out of her mouth when I come up to her, she calls me a pest. Typical Misty. Bill, he's my grandson. He's in Johto. He must do something with a PC, so I'm house sitting. My grandson Bill told me about the Pokemon that has a long tongue. If you have a Pokemon like that, may I see it? He's looking for Lickitung, and I think he gives you stuff if you show it to him, but I'm not going to concern myself about that. Um, let's see. Anyway, so the guy in H2O Footprints in the Sand, the girls immediately take to him, and they accept him into their group immediately because he's a blind guy, and he's a nice guy, and I don't know if they really feel sorry for him, but one of them shows a lot of respect to him. Let's see, I better switch out Entei. Entei can have a break. And Raikou. Time for Raikou to shine. But there's this one girl amongst all the girls that is considered an outcast. And you don't know why immediately. Like, for some reason, it just seems everybody is cold shouldering her. And the blind guy, of course, is concerned about this. So he's like, well, why are you guys not including her? And so he tries to talk to her, but she doesn't want to even be included. She's like accepted being. What does he mean he's first? She's accepted being like the outcast, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with. I believe they call her a roach or a monster or something like that. And they call her all these nasty names, and she doesn't try to defend herself or anything. And as the viewer, you're like, what the hell? Why is she taking all this abuse? Why isn't she standing up for herself? And the guy, of course, is concerned, so he talks to her. Even then, when she tries to reject him, he still continues pursuing her because he's a nice guy by nature and he just wants to know her. All right, sorry about being away. Let's get on with it. Okay. So eventually he wins her over, and this happens in the first episode, so I'll tell you. Um, Somehow a girl gives him a temporary cure to his blindness. It's the same girl that helped him in the woodlands in order to get to the school because he couldn't see for himself. He was kind of groping his way, and she helped him. So she temporarily cured his blindness. And like I said, you're gonna have to see what I mean. But anyway, it really is a very well thought out anime. I can't stress that enough. And definitely watch it. And I'll be back with a different anime, but for now, I was expecting you, you pest! You may have a lot of Johto gym badges, but you better not take me too lightly. My water type Pokemon are tough. Oh, Misty. Bitch. Okay. Alright, so Misty, first she sends out Golduck, and, um, totally unloyal to the show. This Misty is actually, pretty high leveled. And I'm guessing this would be like, um, an allusion to her, Psyduck that she had before in the show. And now she's going to summon Quagsire because she thinks, well, I'm going to summon Quagsire, and then his electric type attacks won't. Oh, crap. He chose a grass type as his starter Pokemon. I mean, what would I have used for my grass type if I didn't have Meganium right now? I would have, like, that floating Pokemon. What's it called? I can't remember. Not Skip Plume, but the one that's up from it. Oh, Jumpluff. I would have like either used Jumpluff against her, or I might have brought out, let's say, Bellossom or something like that. But I really wouldn't have any really decent grass types to use. But since I got Meganium, I can go all out. Anyway, so she's about to use Starmie on me, and I kind of appreciate that. Now she thought that her little rain dance was going to, do Jack, and unless you have really good Pokemon like I'm using right now, uh, her Rain Dance will hurt you pretty bad because she'll get a chance to actually retaliate. I admit you were skilled. Here's your Cascade badge. I didn't want to admit it, but okay, Cascade badge acquired. Are there many strong trainers in Johto? Like you, I mean. I'm going to travel one day so I can battle some skilled trainers. Like, okay, so apparently you didn't travel enough, in throughout the three regions you were with Ash. Okay, so anyway, she's like, "Are there strong trainers in Johto like you?" Uh, I think Kenta kept deliberately silent when she asked that question because the answer is, well, no, all the trainers in Johto are weak compared to all the trainers in Kanto. Like you see the trainers here, they're all better, every last one of them. But okay. So anyway, I got that part for the power plant. That's the reason I'm going back here, is to get the power plant settled away. And once I do that, let's see, there's an Electabuzz in the grass. Um, I'm not going to catch this Electabuzz, but if you want to get an Electable, what's it called? Oh, Electivire, never mind. Why did I say Electable? But if you want to get an Electivire, then, that's the place to look for Electabuzz. Yeah, that's the missing part for my beloved generator. You found it? Like, he doesn't accuse me of, stealing it. He doesn't think I'm the thief or anything. Wow, thanks. Take this TM as a reward. And this is the zap cannon he was talking about before. It's a powerful technique. It's not what anyone would consider accurate, but it packs a wallop. So, it's like the electric type version of dynamic punch, only instead of confusing and doing a ton of damage, but only having like a 50-50 chance of hitting. Instead, this move, it'll paralyze the opponent. I personally don't like moves that aren't really accurate, so I wouldn't use it. But anyway, so now that I've got the generator up and running, like, so you solved the plant's problem? I get the expansion card, so now I can use the radio here. And that'll be necessary in the next part. I'll see you then.